Hello and good night. We are today in an interview with the Wilkins family from Malcolm in the Middle. It was a very famous show which started airing in 2006 in Fox. It was created by Linwood Boomer and it was very famous. It was nominated for a lot of awards. For example, it won a Peabody Award and several Emmy Awards. It ended airing in the year 2006. It is a comedy show which follows the life of the disastrous family of Malcolm and their relationships with each other. So now we have the pleasure today of having the characters for this series. So please give a warm welcome to our first guest, Malcolm.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for the invitation.
Hello, Malcolm. I hope you're doing great. So the first question is, was Francis' departure tough for you?
Well, at the beginning, it was hard, you know. We were not the best brothers, but even tough, we fought every day. I love him very much. Now, time has passed without him in the house, so I have got used to it.
Okay, yes. Next is, what was your relationship with Cynthia?
With Cynthia, I have to confess that some time ago I was in love with her, but now we are just good friends. I appreciate her for everything she has done for me. I will always protect her.
Last question, why are people so annoying to you?
Sometimes I just feel that people don't understand me. I'm very intelligent, so everything is easier for me. So watching people struggle with easy problems is so annoying sometimes.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. That must be very hard.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next person we have here is Dewey. Hello, Dewey, how are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Thank you for coming. So, first question is, why were you trapped in a trash can at the end of the first episode?
Well, Malcolm got mad because I wanted to hold his hand on our way to school, but at the end he trapped me for being a little kid.
Okay, next one is, do you hate your siblings or do you just don't like them?
I don't care, everyone is a failure in my family and they always disappoint me, even if they don't want.
Okay, that's a very tough point of view. And last question is, what do you think about your brother Francis?
I don't really know him that much, but he seems like a cool guy, especially when he fire up that car.
Okay, that's interesting. And thank you very much.
Thank you again.
So, our next participant is Hal. Hello, how are you?
Hello, good night. Thanks for the invitation.
Thank you for coming. So, the first question is, why are you so relaxed when educating your disastrous children?
Well, I've always been afraid of making mistakes when raising my children, and also I fear the fact that they wouldn't like me if I was stricter.
Okay. Next is, what do you do for a living?
Well, I used to work in a very boring and evil enterprise office that used shady business practices when I didn't get very low salary. Currently, I work as a system manager for another boring company, and I still don't feel passionate about my job at all.
Okay. And last one is, what is the thing that you like the most about your family?
My family is the most important thing in my life, and it is the only thing that motivates me to work hard at my miserable job. And the thing that I love the most about my family is that I have a lot of fun with my children, and it is really beautiful to see them grow and become men. And of course, I also love my wife, Lois.
Okay, that's very sweet. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the invitation again.
Hmm. Okay, next up we have Cynthia. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you for the invitation.
Yes, thank you very much for coming. So the first question we have is, why did you move from your hometown?
Adam, when I moved to Malcolm's hometown because my father wanted a more quieter life.
Okay, next is, later on you had a party to socialize, right? So could you tell us what was your first intention with it?
even in secret or searching. Malcolm tried but failed to stop it from throwing the party, fearing that nobody would come. But in the end, a lot of people came and I made new friends.
Okay, that's nice. And last question is, what were you doing when you disappeared for some time?
The reason of my long absence was that my father and I went on a vacation to Europe to see other places.
Okay, that'll be everything. Thank you.
Thank you.
And last but not least, character, could you tell us the first question is, why do you have a rivalry with your sister?
Well, it's because she was always the better sister. She was always the pretty one and my parents' favorite. She was always in the spotlight, and I never got attention.
Yes, that must be very tough. Next question is, why do you have a preference for one of your sons?
Well, because he is very similar to me, and I see him as me when I was a little. So that's why.
Okay, and last question, how would you describe your relationship with your parents?
Well, it's really bad because they had other families. So most of the time they never spent time with me, and they were also cheaters. So it was hard.
Okay, well, thank you very much for sharing your story and being here with us. Well, and that was everything for today's interview. Thank you very much for each one of you coming and taking your time and also answering all of these questions. That was all for today, and I really hope you had a great time.